So it's time to make the coffee. This is a vacuum jar. We need to break the vacuum so that we can open the jar and get the coffee. There we are. There's a computer and a pump in there, believe it or not. It's about £25 from Amazon, made in China, of course. And here's some good quality roasted coffee for Italian espresso. I'm going to make espresso, and I need a measured amount about there. Yeah, this goes in here. And then to keep that fresh, put it on and press the button. So that's ready for this afternoon's coffee. Okay, so we need to grind this into the special cup. This is made from bamboo. It's not plastic, it's bamboo. That goes in there. And then, this is my morning exercise for my right arm. So, oh, now that bean doesn't want to die. That bean has jumped out and I want to drink the coffee. So let's put the lid on. There we are. Okay, so there we've got freshly ground coffee. I wish you could smell it. It smells great. And now we don't need the grinder anymore, so let's make space for the coffee maker. And we now need to heat the portafilter with hot water, and we need to heat the cup. And we need that cup there. And then we need hot water. So there's enough hot water there to heat the portafilter, like that, and to heat the espresso coffee cup. And there's enough hot water there to make the coffee. So we'll put that there. So the portafilter is now hot, and I need to get all of that coffee into this small portafilter, and you see the difference of size. So luckily the man who designed this machine also designed this, which is a special funnel to make sure you don't lose any coffee. So here we go. Try and get everything in there. Yep, that's most of the coffee in. Now this is a tricky bit. You might need to get close to look at this. If I take that off, that's not ready to go into the machine. It's like a mountain. It needs to be like a plateau. So with the funnel, I can gently tap like that, and then I can level the mountain. Without losing any of the coffee. There we are. Took me weeks to perfect this operation. There we are. And there's no coffee remaining down there. It's all going to be in the coffee. So that's the funnel. And then we need this, which is called a temper. Rock is the name of the company that makes this wonderful machine. It's designed in London and made in China probably, but it's a wonderful design. Now when you take off the temper, you've got a nice level coffee in there, like that. And that is hot, and that is hot. So this now goes at about 4 o'clock position to about 7 o'clock position. And now we don't need that hot water. So we've got a hot cup and a hot filter, and the coffee is ready to be made. And we've got water that is less than 100 degrees, which is perfect for coffee, because if it's 100 degrees, it ruins the flavour of the coffee. So that's about 90 degrees probably. And we just carefully pour the correct amount in there to make a double espresso. There we are. And then this is when the magic happens. So this is a wonderful machine, and there's no electricity. It's all powered by my hands, of course. So the first thing we do is raise the arms of the machine. And it starts talking to me, it's saying, thank you for raising my arms. As high as they will go, like that. And then I meditate for 10 seconds thinking, this is going to be the best coffee ever. Please make the coffee. And then it's making the coffee, but it needs some support. Gravity will send the water through the coffee into the cup, but I can't wait, so I have to do this. There we are. And you can see the colour changing, so you can see that it's extracting most of the solubles that give the coffee its flavour. And my fingers are twitching because I want to squeeze the arms against the legs. So when I do that, now I hold the squeeze. Look at that. That's my maximum pressure of my wrists, my fingers and my wrists, making the coffee without any noisy steam pressure. And that's made the coffee, but the an extra trick that might give me a drop more. Might not, but let's try it. There we are, one more drop. And then that's ready to serve. With caster sugar that dissolves very quickly. Delicious. Yeah, that was the best coffee. I tried to be meditating here while the kettle was going, so you could include some of that maybe, but it took about 2 minutes for the kettle to boil. But I wanted, if I was in the shot, I wanted to be here because I often stand here drinking the coffee. I often stand here with